Hi, Donna here, known as the Traveling Nanny, and I've been traveling for 20 years with families and by myself and my husband and groups. And I was really bored. I thought I should really clean out that travel chest, and I blame it on whoever did the post that says, "What were you going to clean up today? What would be your goal?" And I thought, "Ooh, I'm bored. I should really do this." What do you accumulate that you should get rid of, but you don't? And travel has changed, and I think by showing you some of the things I have in my travel, and this is not all of it, but this is the first video. It's just a fun video. Don't expect to learn too much, but if you want to see how travel has changed and you're bored, maybe it'll be amusing. So let's get started. Okay, so first thing is travel blankets. I must have, oh, we don't want to count how many travel blankets I have, but I thought this was so cute because guess what? It says dreaming of first class, and I'm not really sure with the things are backwards here that you can really see it, but it's dreaming of first class, and it's really kind of fuzzy and it's warm, and I got it from that Wanderlust page where I get my travel suitcase covers sometimes, and I just thought it was cute, and it's warm and it's fluffy. It folds up actually very nice, just the right size, not too big, and you can fold it and put it in something. And what I have found, and another gadget, I must have had this forever, but what it is something to put your travel blankets in, and this will actually fit 2 travel blankets. But the nice thing is, it's just a little, you can make this thing too, but what's nice is that it buttons on, but it holds like that, but then you can put it on your suitcase, and so when you're going through the airport, and you don't want to put the travel blanket necessarily in maybe your carry-on. You've already got enough stuff in there, but maybe you're also, stuck in airports for long layovers and you're cold or whatever. This is nice. It just fits right on that. So it's just a little fleecy old cover that I've had forever, but I still use it because it still covers and it still lets me attach things to my suitcase. The other thing that I have, and this will show you how travel has changed. As you know from other videos, when I travel now, I put a suitcase cover from Amazon, a little cheap one, covers my whole suitcase, flaps underneath, zips up. I'm not worried about getting holes in it or anything. It's cheap, but it does 2 things. Protects my suitcase. If my suitcase zipper had a problem, you could put your suitcase cover over it, and you could probably hold your suitcase together until you got home, because that has happened to me. So they're nice. Like I say, they're inexpensive, which is really nice, so you don't have to worry about, whatever TSA or customs does to it. Because it's zipped at the bottom, it doesn't really come off. I've had customs sometimes where they have inspected my stuff and they just kind of throw it on so it comes down the beltway, and the zipper may not be zipped, but they've got it on there, so it's good enough, right? And because they're so colorful, and because so many bags look so much alike, Mono is a beautiful suitcase, but it's very plain, very simple, looks like a million others. So this lets me see my suitcase immediately. It also keeps you from having someone grabbing your suitcase by mistake. My son-in-law has a beautiful Away suitcase, navy blue, very common, very popular. And when he got down to the luggage a little late, he saw his suitcase of what he thought, and he grabbed it. Then he realized, looking at the tag, this is not mine. But he called the person on the tags and said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm in the cab. I'll come to Brooklyn. I'll give you your suitcase." So she said, "Fine." She brought the suitcase. He gave her hers. He looked at the suitcase. It still wasn't his. He had to call another phone number to the girl, and they had to meet somewhere. I think she was in New Jersey, and they had exchanged suitcases. So my little suitcase covers, although he may mock me because they're so colorful, is that I know my suitcase right away, and no one's going to take it. Now, 20 years ago, or even 15 years ago, when I first did a lot of traveling with families, they didn't have anything. And my suitcases, once in Australia, was totally ripped up and everything. I actually had to buy another suitcase in Australia. So I found this little place online called Cover Lugs. And they were one of the first ones to come out with a cover. This is nice. It literally just slips over. Nothing, nothing attaches. It's just quick and easy. It's pretty heavy. This thing has been through, I can't tell you how many airports. Has a few little holes here and there, but very tiny, but you can wash it or whatever. Now the problem with Coverlog was that when they first came out with them, was that when you did go through customs, did go through TSA and baggage handling, this thing would slip off, whether intentionally or maybe it just happened through all the rough handling. I sometimes got it back or it was all jumbled up and everything. So I bought the luggage straps. Luggage straps do two things. One, it kept my cover lug on here. This happens to be a TSA lock, so it's not going to be opened by strangers. Number two, it once again keeps those thefts down, because if someone really can't get into your suitcase super fast, they're not going to worry about it. And you always put your strap in through the handle so it can't be slid off. And you don't do it this way because it can slide off. But if you do up and down, it works. But what am I going to do with this thing? I already have like my new, the more modern coveralls, but it does right. And they came in such beautiful colors. I mean, I really love the purple, and I really love the polka dots. And these were more for a 24-inch suitcase. They're really nice, they're really heavy, but like I said, I have my other ones, but they're still in my travel thing. Why don't I get rid of them? I don't know, sentimental. If you live in Austin and you think you want something that I'm showing, contact me. Because chances are a tank of gas to get here, maybe $2, and you probably can have anything I have. So let's continue about other useless things that I've held on to. And I can't explain why. There's no logic. You just get attached to your travel gadgets, right? This was something. Remember when suitcase didn't have wheels? Oh, no, you're probably too young. But at one time, ladies, gentlemen, they did not have wheels. And so often I would have to carry something. Once again, I worked with children, so I'd have their bags, my bags, everybody's bag. And the cool thing about this was, if I can remember how to do it, it slides out. Oh gosh, sometimes I have to remember how to do these things too, because it's been so long. Well, should have thought about this before. Oh, it's caught, that's why. Okay. Well, let me see if I can do it anyway. Well, what this did is this folds down, you put your suitcase on it, and you strap it up. It came up pretty high, and you could just roll your stuff behind you. And it was nice to have stuff that you could do that with. So maybe by tomorrow when I do another one, I will have figured it out. But anyway, that's how this did. But this is when the bags had no bags. And it's still sometimes, if I want to just take a big, like overnight bag that doesn't have wheels, like a duffel bag, and this is really nice because it does, fold down pretty compact, which was always nice. And I just put it inside the duffel bag. Then when I got someplace, if I'm walking quite a bit, then I can just put my duffel bag on this and once again, just roll it. Because duffel bags have shoulder straps, but they're heavy when you've packed them for 2 or 3 days. So once again, this is kind of cool. And maybe if I get it all untangled, I'll show you how it works tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do pillows. How many airport pillows and how many variations are you looking for the perfect one? Chances are I have one of them, and we'll go over that tomorrow. But this is something that was nifty 15 years ago, and I can't give it away because what if? I used to take it with me to New York because I had to walk to the grocery store and carrying bags home, and I just would take this, I could load the bags on. It does work. So that was something. Now, bags. This was always something neat. I don't use it as much anymore, but I might on this trip to Poland because we have a lot of tours coming up. And it just fits into your purse, your travel bag or something. But what was nice, you could put like passports, you could put your passenger tickets in. But what's different than other ones, that had these nifty little envelopes. And I used to put in itineraries, like if I have a trip, like I have a tour coming up and I've got a voucher for it, I could just put them in there. And then when I got ready to go somewhere, I could just go in here and get it all in one place. So it was nice for passports, especially when you're carrying maybe yours and everybody else's passport too. A little place here to put your current boarding pass. And I don't use it that much because I have so many other variations. I should get rid of it, right? Anybody? So, I have a tendency, a terrible habit of saving little things that airlines give us. These are just little plastic things. This was from Australia, Virgin Airlines. This was from another one that came in their little package. But what was nice, I save them because they are waterproof, and I can put things like toothpaste or something in there that's going to be, and that I want to put in my carry-on bag, and I could just put that in there and not have to worry. So, but do I need all of these? No. Anybody else? Okay. Coin purses. Have you ever noticed how many coin purses you can do? Because I have a tendency to get them from different countries. I think I have one from Madrid. This is from Paris. And I keep it because, my billfolds and stuff don't often have coins. And when you travel and you get euros, or you get whatever the pounds or whatever that country's currency is, your bank will always re-exchange your dollar bills, but they won't exchange your coins. So I keep coins in here so that when I do go pay, I try to pay with coins. But you get a lot of coins in Europe, and this was always great. I like this one, so I have, and it's Paris, it's a souvenir, so how can I give it away? This one was always kind of nifty because it's small, it's elastic. It's got little things like this. You could put, like if you had, I'm traveling to 2 countries with 2 different types of currency. So I could put the first one in there, and then I could still have room inside to put the next currency. And it has a little coin thing inside. It's one of the few ones that you can use, very versatile, and it's small, so it would still fit into your travel purse if you have a little small one. But you could put the other country's currency in there. Same thing, it has different section. You could put your euro notes in here. Then on the other side, you could put your Polish currency in here. So when you are traveling with different currencies, it's nice to be able to have something that's in your purse, quick and easy to handle, and lightweight. Do I have others? Yeah. Should I hang on to this one? Well, it's purple. I don't know. This is how you collect things, right? Remember I tell you I collect all the airport things, and Delta, used to give these little things out, and they were nice too because you could put toothpaste and things like that in there. But I save all of these. I used to put chargers in here. And especially when I had it with kids, because they have chargers, I have chargers. I put this in, put it in my bag on the plane, so I could quickly grab it out without even having to look. I can feel this material. But do you need to save them all? Probably not. Okay. Speaking of purses, isn't this cute? It's from Paris, and it's cheap. But, once again, it held my phone. It held some quick coins. And when I'm walking around, I don't want a big purse. And I think when I was in Paris that time, I didn't have anything small. I think I just had a bigger travel pack. It was at the paint when you're walking around. This was crossbody. It was nice. It's cute. It's Paris. But do I need another purse? And tomorrow you'll see how many travel purses I have. And should I give it away? Maybe I should. Okay. These little things are nice too. Once again, I think it came from an airline. But it was nice because it's soft, it's cushiony. It was good for quick things like medicines and things like that I wanted to keep with me. And very soft, very lightweight. Should I keep it? Tell me which ones online, which ones I should keep and give away. This is really cool when I had hair, but as you can see, it's really short. It will probably never be this long again. But it used to be when I traveled to Europe, the one thing you would burn out is your curling irons, right? So I've got that I always have a curling iron, that fits Europe's currency. This one was nice at the time because it had its own holder. It's the kind that I use, but will my hair ever get long enough by the time I would ever travel to Europe again? I don't know. It's a nice one if anybody has longer hair and travels to Europe and wants a curling iron that will fit the currency. You let me know. Why do I still have it though? I didn't even know I had it until I cleaned out that travel chest. Okay. Shoe bags. how many shoe bags. Mono gives you shoe bags with their suitcases. Other ones give you shoe bags. You can use them for other things. I hardly ever put my shoes in a shoe bag. I don't even put a shower curtain over it because the way I pack my shoes are used to last. If they're on the side, the sole faces the suitcase. It's never facing my clothes. But for those who like shoe bags, you know, let me know because these will go in the mail. You know, the travel belts match this one, came in all different colors, and I have several, of course. I'm not sure how I got this. I must have been somewhere and needed a quick little bag to go on the plane with. It's cute, it's vinyl, so nothing silky material, so you can see it would pack a lot. And it has outside pockets. And it's, you know, it's I do like it because you can do shoulder strap or you can do a handle. You can do either one. And it's really cute. But how many of these do I need? But it is really durable. It's very practical because it holds a lot of different things. It's also probably a run around, like if you were shopping in a country, and you know, you could take this because you could probably put your souvenirs in it and wouldn't have to carry you know, the shopping bags. So you need it? Or should I give it away? Sometimes things get stuck in your travel closet because they are sentimental, right? You're not going to be able to read this because it's backwards with my camera, but it's when I got Nanny of the Year from International Traveler Nannies Association in 2008. One of my gifts was my really dear friend Melanie Nesbitt, if you're watching, and she got me a couple travel bags. This was one that was, back then we used more cosmetic bags than we do now. Now we're doing more, most of us checked in bags back then, and now we're doing more carry-on, so we don't have as much room. But this was nice because you can put all your lotions and everything in here and put it in your suitcase, and when you get there you just hang it up. It had little side pockets, and I can't get rid of it because it has my end of the year on it, but probably not going to use it much anymore because I do mostly carry on. Okay. Other bags. See, someone just should come and get this stuff from me and put me out of my misery, right? This was kind of nice before they had all the cinch wraps, you know, that, like I use a cinch. If I'm going to attach something now, I just use my cinch wrap. It was before bags came out with, so you guys take this stuff for granted. But nowadays you have a bag, it has a little thing on the back, you know, you can slip over your suitcase. Well, back then nobody did that. And you had to try to balance your suitcase best you could. Anything on top. And this little gadget would fit over the suitcase, and you would attach your other bag, and it did a great job of keeping it on your suitcase. Yeah, I looked at it the other day, and I can't remember how I used it, but it's great for people who just want to attach something to their suitcase on top of a carry-on or anything else. I definitely need to get rid of it. And I get these little bags all the time sometimes from, you know, you join National Graphics or something, but they're nice, but they're insulated, and you know, things will think. But the only reason I do save it is that sometimes when I'm going for a long trip, you could pack some snacks and some food in here, because airlines will let you take food in, you just can't take liquids, but it would keep it, you know, reasonably cool. And you could even put a dry ice cube in here, and they will accept that too. So, I mean, I could use it, right? Might use it, or should I just get rid of it? And maybe I should give it to the women's shelter because maybe it'd make a cute little lunchbox for kids or mom. One of my I got this also at my Nanny of the Year thing as a gift, and it might be from the same friend, but it is beautiful. It's silky. Once again, if you want to put personal things in here, it lays flat, so you can throw it in your carry-on or you could throw it in your suitcase. And once again, it's been there so long I forgot I had it. Maybe now that I've got all these things out, maybe I'll use them. But if not, maybe I should give it away. Okay, Clinique and all these people give you all these things with cosmetics. And once again, it's vinyl, it's flat. It could easily put some things in, like toiletries or something in it, throw it in your carry-on or throw it in your big bag, but not worry about anything. See how many I have? So should I give it away or keep it? Well, once again, these are little bags that are great for lunches and stuff. They're vinyl, they hold things. They're a great little carry-on lunchbox for kids or something. You can put an ice pack in it. You can put things in. I probably should give it to the women's shelter because I'm sure there's a lot of women there just starting out in jobs that take their lunch, right? Shouldn't be selfish. Now, purses. I get into more of this tomorrow, but to give you an example, how do you get rid of great purses when you really love them? Like, for example, this is a great travel light purse because it's lightweight. Baggallini and people who make these type of purses, they don't weigh anything. So you're free to stuff them. But it has the top part, has a place with pockets, you know, you can put stuff in, pins or anything, passports, anything you want. And then you've got another thing, another big pocket, you know, to put anything in again. And then you have the main compartment, you could put cables, you could put anything into it. You have the back part, you can still, it's a great purse. But when you see how many I have, what should I do with them? Should I start giving them away? Should I just wait till I go to a nanny conference and be a vendor and put all my crap on a table and say, you want it, you got it? Pay me $1 just so I can pay for the postage that it took me to get it here. I don't know, but it's really cute, isn't it? And I don't know how I collect so many. We get back to cubes too. I only use Easy Pack cubes now because they're clear. I can see what I have in them. And some of them I have, you know, are compression cubes like this. But as you can see, despite this little thing, it's really hard to see what's inside. I end up making a card to go on it so I know what I have inside. Yes, it does have a compression, you know, zipper on it. The problem with compression, you have to put them in just perfect so that when you compress, they don't have a lump in the middle, but they're even. And they have some weight to them when you do that. I like my Easy Pack. Even though they're plastic, they're clear, they have flexibility. I just unzip 1/4 inch when I'm packing and I just press it down. It just automatically compresses. And it doesn't get, but it still holds my clothes even. And I can still see them. So I still have this Vasco left over. I don't know. Maybe once again, maybe I should give it to the women's shelter so that if they have to move a lot, they can maybe pack kid stuff in it. I don't know. If I do use any other bags besides a Easy Pack, it's usually e-bags, cheap ones. And I do put a label there, socks. It's because they have a couple super small and they fit in the corners and in the middle of those where your rod comes up. So I like them because you can really kind of see through them, but they're lightweight and they're small. So probably should keep one of them, right? Okay. This is another form of a compression bag. It's put up a Taschini, and it once again, this is expanded. You can see it fits things, but when you come out and you want a little bigger one, it expands it and also pack on the other side. So these are nice if you're just doing, say, a weekender or something, because you can pack on both sides and fit it in your suitcase as a cube. The con is that you can't see what in the heck you packed in it. So you either got to have a good memory or put a card on it or something. But because of that, I'm probably never going to use it. So what do I do with it? Do I give it away or should I keep it just in case? Okay. Now, this is something I actually use more than I'm just to fold stuff up. But I have used it when I'm taking a lot of dresses or something that's nice. I'm afraid it's really going to get wrinkled. It's just a folding board. So what you do is you can put your nice dress in it. Then you put this back and you put that back, and then you just lap it over and flap it over, and it keeps your dress or something in a very packed way. It's hard. It's not really flexible. It's not meant to be because it's coating a really nice outfit. I like it. But I realized when I got it out of the door, I said, when's the last time you used this thing? But nevertheless, I'm going to go to Poland. I'm going to have a couple of nice outfits. Maybe I should keep it. But if I don't use it, I should give it away, right? Backpacks. Oh my gosh. why do I get so many backpacks? Always looking for the ultra one, right? And this is only a couple of them. Tomorrow I'll show you another option. So the ones I might keep. This one I'm not keeping, but it's really nice. But it's that heavy denim material, and I just find these things too heavy for me. But it is nice. It's vinyl all inside. Has a lot of great pockets. It came from, I think, from one of the, it's got Good Start in here, so maybe one of the baby products people gave it to me. I don't know. But it's got a pocket on the bottom on each side, so you could put it, your water bottle in. It's got the front pocket, which is also nice to put stuff in lined, and it even has a little flap in the back to put other stuff. But I know I will never use this, so what do I do with it? Should I just give it to the women's shelter? I can't think of any other place I could give it to. All right, so what do we have left? Let's see. Australia. So I probably won't bring myself to give it away. But this is an example of things I use when I pack it in my suitcase, so that if I'm going to go out on the town and just look around, I'm not going to be shopping, I'm going to a tour or something. This is really great because it's got little pockets inside. It zips, which is really important when you're traveling. And it's a nice little crossbody. A lot of people like really wide straps. They're trying to tell me they're more comfortable. I don't think they are to me. I like this because, once again, it's not going to weigh very much. And it's bright. It's got bright colors. And that's important because when you're out and about, you're going to see your stuff a lot easier than if it's black or navy blue. Maybe it goes better with your outfit, but it's not as visible. It's also, nice on a, I wouldn't use it in an airport because I have bigger bags to get my chargers and stuff in. But it's cute, right? I think I'm gonna put this in the keep bag, even though I have quite a few small bags. But it's Australia. Okay, a long time ago, they didn't have a lot of, they didn't have the spinners. They didn't have, if you had a suitcase that you had to, go through the airport with, like a small one, a computer bag or something, they didn't row all the time, or all of them didn't have wheels back then. Even when they came out with wheels, they were one side. So sometimes backpacks were the thing to use. I have a trouble with heavy backpacks. I wanted and something that could be versatile. Bagolini was my go-to backpack. It still would be if I was going to buy one. The nice thing about this, it's huge. It was great for kids because I would go to the beach or anything. I just throw stuff in it. I could use it for just about anything. It was great on the airplane if I had to. And the other really cool thing about this was, see this little zipper part right here? I don't want to demo, but the whole suitcase, the whole backpack fits into this little pouch. And then when it's all done, you have your whole suitcase is nothing but, I'm not going to do it, but it all becomes just this little pouch. And once again, it was great to take with you. You could throw it in your suitcase at the little pouch. And then when you got to destination, if you had things with kids, road trips or whatever, you could throw stuff in there really quickly, beach stuff, and you had a really nice backpack that was waterproof. You could wash it, and it didn't weigh anything. So whatever you put into it was your only weight. Bagolini, my favorite. Now, I don't usually backpacks anymore, and I have enough. So I really should probably give it away. It's been through a lot. Been all over the world, but give it away, right? If I haven't used it for a while and I have other backpacks, right? Okay, so if I give it away, so what should I do? Women's shelter? Okay. And that's about it of the first video of things you accumulate over the years. And what do you do with them? You get attached to your travel gadgets. Tomorrow we're going to look at travel pillows. And I probably have one of every kind there is. We're going to look at them and see if I should give them away, or is there something else I could use it for. I was kind of thinking that, I don't know, maybe I could, when I sit up in bed with my little bed pillow in the back, use it as a neck thing when when do my computer work when I'm sitting on the bed sometimes. I don't know. Help me out here. So till tomorrow. It's been fun. Put your comments if you got anything what I should give away, or if you live in Austin and you want it, just tell me. See you later.